everybody. Welcome to another PLR edition. Here we are at the World Tour. As you can see, this time around the excitement is not there. Um, we had some very bad news coming a few hours ago. Leon Holmes, PLR commentator, PLR admin, suffered a bad crash, and unfortunately, he doesn't find himself in a good spot. Here we have with us today Mr. Tommy. You'll know him, of course, one of the creators of Fistico Drinks, and a big friend of Liam, who's going to give us a little bit of information. So, welcome, Tommy. How we doing?
Hi guys. It's a really sad one. So we got essentially I was sent Liam a text on Saturday and then heard back from his girlfriend who messaged me just replying and said basically so Liam was involved in a motorbike accident on Friday and a really bad one. And he's doing okay. He's got a lot of broken bones. I think he still is in intensive care. So yeah, really not a nice situation. But yeah, he's doing as well as he could be. So he should make a good recovery. Obviously it's really serious, but I think for how serious it could have been if he got a bit unlucky, we need to count our blessings really. But obviously I think in the community we'll hear the updates. His girlfriend's been great with getting in touch with us and essentially letting us know what's going on. But yeah, for now I think everything's stable, so we'll be in touch if there's anything else. But yeah, thank you very much. I will leave your stream now. But yeah, everything's as good as it possibly could be. So yeah, thanks, one.
Thank you very much, Tommy, for your words. We really wish Liam the best, and we have some things that we are preparing throughout the next couple of weeks and so forth to help Liam and his family. Sorry. And we'll move on to that in a second. We're gonna check the standings first for this fifth week. So let's do that right now. There you have the standings. This time around, Seata still leads from Ben Kirk. Very good races from Seata. There you see Kirk has only won one. Juskovic on third, Arlavian fourth, Base on fifth, Spriggs on sixth. Then we have Sinkanen, Long, Van der Horn, and David Sparks. Those are our standings. Thank you very much for that subscription, Pomegranate. Thank you kindly. He is a very, very nice guy, and not gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough stream for all of us today. That's for sure. But we're here to send a message of hope, a message of support, and most importantly, we're here to help the cause. So, Liam, from the bottom of my heart, please get well. We love you, mate. And we also want to thank his girlfriend for giving us all of the information and being cooperative, with helping us out, knowing, understanding what's going on. So big thank you to both of them. And again, we love you, Liam. We're here for you, and we're praying for the best, no doubt at all. Well, we have 1 minute remaining of this free practice. The evening for us is going to look as it follows. We're going to have a qualifying session, and then we're going to have two 30-minute races. One starting at 7 a.m., the second one at 7 p.m. So different temperatures, different conditions. We'll see how the drivers cope with set conditions. Thank you very much to everybody for the messages, and we're really hoping for the best, because He deserves it. And we really want to show support. Because at the end, yes, PLR is an esports team, but you're damn right we are a community. And we ain't just a community, we're a family. And we care for everybody that is here supporting the community. So, you know, whatever's going through life for you, sorry. We're here to help, we're here to support each other, and we're here to push through and keep on going. So, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, love, not hate. And you'll get what you receive. So, I think with that message, we can send the biggest of our hopes and love to Mr. Liam and his family. We're about to move into qualifying. The gentlemen are finishing their respective last practice laps. Then we'll move to it. Of course, as you knew, Liam was a Festico driver. Tommy, who we had here, you're on Festico. You're going to see that the drivers have decided to do a very nice gesture. And, I think it's lovely from everybody to see the support and everything. I apologize if I feel if I look a little choked up, because I am. It's not being an easy evening for me, and I'm sure it ain't being for anybody else. But we gotta, as I said, push through and fight. So hopefully we'll have an amazing stream today. You can hear the cars in the background, especially that helicopter waiting for the last couple of cars remaining to cross the finish line, and therefore we'll move for the race. We only have 3 rounds remaining, except for this one. Of course, this would be our 5th round. Then we have the Nürburgring and Bathurst to end things off. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move straight into qualifying, so let's go for it right now. And here we are. Time for qualifying. It is. And we find ourselves with Conrad Siata, and this was the gesture I was telling you about. Everybody is sporting Liam's livery, or at least his colors, as a show of support and love. Mostly everybody on the green. Love messages there on the team names. It will soon Liam, fantastic from Ben Kirk. And it's amazing to see that everybody is supporting. Group 2 is completely green. You'll see tomorrow with Mr. David, who we send a lot of love to as well. I'm sure he's not having the best of times right now, so send him the biggest of love as well. And well, Barcelona, my home ground, a track that is not easy to drive. It's not easy to get into, and it's not easy to master. So complicated racing we have in front of us. Again, 2 30-minute races, 2 sprint races in front of us. So I think that's going to even the odds a little more. Let me check a little bit in the chat. Again, welcome everybody. Thank you for that follow, Skysoft. Through that one, thank you very much, Alma. Again, my apologies for not sounding too good, but we're gonna do a little bit of a track guide with Ben Crook himself. We're going through Elf, now to Seat, into Renault, the very long right-hander, as you can see. Crook keeping it as close to that right curve as possible. We head now into Repsol, turn number 4, the first hairpin of 2. There you see, he's still going to keep a very tight line through there. We approach the other set. Turn number 5, another hairpin. Down the hill we go. approaching Worth. As you can see, up the hill, very tough corner. You really need to be careful with that curb as you go up. Of course, Kamsa now, right-hander, usually on third. As you can see, that's going to be the gear for Mr. Crook. And now one of the classics, La Caixa, Spanish Bank. A track that has been open for more than 30 years. It has given us some of the best performances in all of motorsports. There you see now, heading into Europe Car, the rack chicane. There you have it. And of course, New Holland as the last corner, another right-hander that leaves us into the finish line straight. But Crook is going to cross the line. That's a 44.5. Great lap to start things off. We're going to go now with the man behind him, Marko Devcic. At the moment, looking real good as well. He's going to cross the line, and that is going to be P4.45 there. Let's take a look now. Arando Solino, there you have him. Now also going through New Holland at the moment. We're going to see him cross the finish line. We'll see what that time is going to be. Looks like a 45. It is going to be a 45 dead. Vase takes pole position. We're going to go now with someone you all know and love. It's the alien Conrad Siata. There you have him at the moment going through Repsol. Into Seat we go. The second hairpin here in the first sector. Entering the second one right now. That's a good entry. That's an even better exit from Seata. We approach now Worth. Turn 7 up the hill. You can see he's going to avoid the curb. That's a good option for the Audi indeed. And now into Kamsa we go. Obviously, as I said, in third gear, you take that. La Caixa in front of us, the biggest braking zone in the whole track. Let's go on board with Seata to take a look. You can see he abused the exit curb. He's going to be able to cut the apex very well. We'll go now into Sabadell. Left and right-hander. Thank you very much, Guru, for that. The SRT official, leaded by Maurice Bottomhop, who is the man talking at the moment. So thank you very much, Maurice, for the love comment, for the support, and I hope you're having a great evening, friend. There you see Seata about to cross the finish line, looking very, very strong. And let me tell you, that's a 43.6. But look at who set that 43.6. It wasn't Conrad Seata, it was Jordan Watson. My God, what a flying lap. The 43.6. And let me tell you, this could be a challenge for the alien, because that lap was going to be very tough to get. Let's go with one of the DSRT drivers indeed. There you have him, Danny Jansen. So nice to see everybody showing support and love. It is sublime, my friends. It is fantastic. Jensen now approaching Kamsa. Again on third, you can see he's going to go for a little bit of a later apex. And that's a very good line indeed. Jensen now. Here we go into La Caixa. That is a very good apex. Sabadell, here we go. Good entry. Let's see if the exit is going to be the same. Careful with touching the curb on exit. That is very good. You can see him correcting the car all the way through. Jansen now. There you see him now through the chicane. One more corner and the lap will be done. Great effort from Mr. Jansen. Let's see what that is going to be. My God, Jansen, a 44 dead. Great lap. Puts him straight into P3. Remember, this qualifying session is going to matter for both races. So there is big stake. There you have Alexander Chuchkovic. Through Sabadell he goes. At the moment, we find ourselves with not the most updated layout of Barcelona because La Caixa was opened up a little more to make it faster. Of course, as you can see behind Jurkovic, there was the old Barza corner. Very long right-hander, very fast. They took it out due to safety reasons. And there we go, back with Ben Crook. And as I was saying, let's take a helicopter shot so I can explain to you. There you see the corner. Right now, the corner is more open so you can carry more speed through the entry and exit. It's a little bit of a compensation for what they did here. As we approach Barça, see, back then you would go straight here. Now you don't, as you can see, we approach the chicane with Ben Crook doing a fantastic effort. And let me tell you, he's looking real strong right now. Will he be able to get on the 43s? Crook crosses the line, and that's a 43.892. We were talking about the alien. Will he be able to beat that 43.6? Well, let me tell you something, brother. Konrad Siata, what a line and what an absolute beast. Is he going to get the 43.5? Ladies and gentlemen, he gets a 43.2 and claims pole position again. Great lap from Konrad Siata. Welcome, Babanito, to the stream. Hope you're having a great evening, my friend. Let me see, how many people are we right now? We are 12 people. Thank you very much to everybody for being here. If you want to invite your friends and your family, that would be highly appreciated, because that helps PLR a lot. But of course, this time around, we are doing it for Liam Holmes, to send him some love, some support. There you see Adam Long puts himself in 6th. Good lap indeed. So let's go now with a one, Mr. Igor Kristinic. There you have him. P12 at the moment, 1/10 up from that 144.6. That would put him straight into P8. Sorry, P9. These are 4 people on the same 10th. You can see the grid is super tied with one another. We have 20. There you see. We have 28 cars within 2 seconds. That is just insane, my friends. Insane. Let's go with Emil Matson at the moment. Really improving on that 45.2. And by this rate, if he can nail this exit, he could get himself on the low 44s. Matson crosses the line in just a couple of seconds. Here we go. Emil Matson goes straight into P12. What a lap from Matson. Good recovery lap indeed. We still have 9 minutes of qualifying remaining. There's a long way to get this thing done. And you can see that everybody, and I mean everybody, is putting on their best laps possible. No doubt at all. So we're going to go now. After we see Danny Jansen cross the line. That is a 43.885. Thank you very much for that subscription, Alma. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like the alert box is working, so my apologies, but thank you very much. Let's go now with David Sparks. Finds himself in P17 at the moment. Good lap so far for him. Let's see if he can keep that train coming, because so far he is looking to an optimal time of a 44 low, and let me tell you, that will get him in the top 10 indeed. So big stakes here for the driver. But there you see, my God almighty, what has happened here? What has happened here? Conrad seems to have disconnected from the session. What has happened? Ah, there you go. He has just reconnected, so the times are back on the board. I don't know what happened there. But Mr. Watson looking forward to get that pole. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. Unfortunately, this lap is invalidated, so no chance. At least until the next one. Let's go on board with another man who has given him plenty of incredible races. Lucas Vase, the Season 2 World Champion, pulling that pro category. He's still doing great, and this time around he hasn't gotten any victories yet. Hopefully we'll see the fate change. Stays in 6th for now. Let's go back with Alexander Chuchkovic. There you have it now, approaching the wreck chicane. There you have him, good entry. And even better exit into New Holland we go. Now the last corner of the right-hander. Down the hill into the finish line, straight we go. And my God, that looks like a very good lap from Chuchkovic. P7, it is 0.005 of a second faster than Mr. David Sparks. Let's go now with Paul Wella. There you have him, P24. He's going to be able to get into the 44th indeed. That's P18. Good job. Let's go now with Van der Marcus, the man behind him. A shy driver most of the times, because he usually seems to surprise us at the most unexpected times. I remember last season he was an absolute rocket, and he is still the same. There you see P8. P9 now because Sparks just crossed the line. Sparks on 8th, Marcus on 9th. Let's see who else is improving with 5 minutes of qualifying remaining. The track right now is at its most optimal state, so I guess drivers are going to give it one more shot. Let me see, who do we have right now that is improving a lot? Well, we have Mr. Anders Hildel, so let's go with him. There you see him now. Heading into Repsol, turn number 4. A track that has never been changed, just resurfaced a little bit. And we've had plenty of action, plenty of overtaking maneuvers throughout these two hairpins. Repsol and Seat, which I guess they're going to change the name of the corner soon, because Seat, of course, it was a Spanish car manufacturer, but Volkswagen bought it, so maybe the corner name will change. We don't know, but they held it at the moment 2/10 up. Going forward to make it even more. Let's go now with Anthony Papa Giorgio. There you see him, P19 at the moment, not having the best of laps. 40.48 his fastest, but keep in mind with 310s he will put himself at least on P13. So still everything at stake. Here we go with Papa Giorgio. That's a good exit out of New Holland. The finish line is there. Papa Giorgio goes into P11. Good lap. That puts him real close to that top 10 indeed. Kristinich now going forward to break hard here into La Caixa. There you have him. That's a very good line. My God, Kristinich just nailed the corner. Let's see if he can keep that train rolling as we go through Sabadell. Very important to brake early. Tap the brakes. Careful with that sausage curb. It can send you straight to hell. Mr. Kristinich. Oh, he misses the exit apex. But still, that's a good exit out of New Holland. Thank you very much for that follow. Kukum 420. Kristinich takes P9. Let's go back with Anthony Papagiorgio this time around, putting a better lap so far. Let's see if it's going to stay the same for the last sector. Into La Caixa we go. Great entry indeed. There you have it. That's fantastic. Don't go too hard on the entry curve of Sabadell because it's very tricky. It can launch you on the sky. Boom. Papagiorgio flashing the lights. Car spun. And unfortunately, that was a little dangerous. But right now, Anthony Papagiorgio put in a banger. And I feel that's P6, and it indeed it is. What a lap from Anthony Papagiorgio. He has seemed. Put the next gear on. DC Solino as well. Here we go. Crosses the line at P12 for Olino. It's going to have one more lap. And let me tell you, right now, Jordan Watson holds the pole position with a 43-1. What an absolute beast. Let's go with Danny Jansen. Jansen was 4/10 stuff he could have gotten up to P3. Unfortunately, lap isn't validated, but he's going to have one more lap to go. Let's see if he's going to be able to take advantage of it. We're going to move quickly with Connor Siata, who finds himself in the first sector. Now into Repsol we go, turn 4. Very tight cornering from Siata. And he could take pole position away from Jordan Watson because he is on the pit lane. So it all comes down to Conrad and his last attempt here on this qualifying session. Here you see Siata, incredible entry line. That's how you do it. Let's go on this helmet view. I want to see how he does it from the inside. Great line indeed, and that's an amazing exit as well. Just nailed. Let's see if this time around he can hit Caixa perfectly. Talking about Siata, it usually is. That is amazing cornering speed through there. Through Sabadell we go now. Hold it tight, but don't hit the curb on exits. That's very good. What a little slidey. Nearly goes a little into the ground, but he manages to save it. The checker flag is out, and Siata only has 2 more corners to make it to the top. That was a little bit of curve. That was a little bit of sausage, but nonetheless, will it be enough, ladies and gentlemen? He's going across the finish line. The line is there, and Siata takes the pole with 15 thousandths of a second. What a clutch lap from the alien. And that gets him a pole position because nobody is improving enough to challenge that time unless Ben Crook can make a miracle here. We're gonna see Mr. Siata on the lead. Unfortunately, Crook goes off the track. Now we have Viardi roundabouts, couple tenths up. That will put him into P16. If he gets another 2, we will be talking about really, really high up the grid. At the moment, that entry wasn't too good. The exit was. Of course, New Holland in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be enough for VR the robots to get at least to the top 15? He crosses the line. And that is P15 indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for race 1. So let's go right into it. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, you know it. I know it. We are ready for some lovely great walk action, and it comes from Conrad Siata. Another pole position for the Ailing. Very good effort from Jordan Watson, who's going to take P2. Then we have Adam Long and Danny Jensen on the second line. Then Ben Crook, Anthony Papagiorgio, Lucas Vase. Then we got Chuchkovic, Sparks, Kristinich, Marquez Solino, Tarek Arlavi, Rombouts, Madsen, Devsech, Van der Kulen, Kaibom, Spriggs, Klein, Avuela, then Montero Ving, Van de Kasbeek, and Thomas Ascari. And to end things off, as you can see, we have Mr. Thijs van der Hoorn, Bill Sinkinen, Velagadjan, Blesic, Luston, Dixon, then Anders Hildo, and Alexander Zolotarev at the back of the grid. 2 minutes to start this first race out of two, let's take a quick look at the grid, and let's also take a quick look at the track here at Barcelona. There you see, as always, a lovely helicopter shot of Spanish terrain. There you see the streets going to the airport. We also have the karting track as well. Let's take a quick look at it. That's the Barcelona karting track. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start things off. With all your permission, I'm going to be absent for the minute remaining to start things off. We'll be right back with the formation lap. Before we do so, we have Marquez with a 10-second penalty, then Emil Matson with 20, Van der Kulen with 5, and then if we move a little further down the back is Kleiner with 5, and Gadjan with 10. Those are the full penalties of this session so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with the formation lap. Well, here we go. Time for the first race of two. It's going to be Conrad Siata leading again. From Watson, Long, Jansen, Crow, Papa Giorgio, Vase, Jutkovic, Sparks, and Kristen for the top 10. Great clutch qualifying lap, 15 thousandths of a second faster than Mr. Watson's lap time there on the Ferrari. And again, today's race is dedicated to Leon Holmes, which we send a lot of love to. We're praying for you, my friend. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the chat, show some love to Holmes and his family. Let me see some hearts on the damn chat. I want to see some love for the man. Let me see the support for the good man indeed. Please, where's Bonohop? Thank you kindly. Not gonna lie, I apologize again. I'm still a little choked up. These things, really get me sensitive, but hopefully I will be able to turn into Juan, the crazy commentator, in about a minute. But even bad commentators have hearts, like me, Well, there you see everybody getting ready. Let's take a look at Solotarev. He's going to be the man at the back of the grid. He doesn't have anything to lose. And if a big incident happens, he can take many positions. Well, just a couple more corners and things are gonna start. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let me see some love for Liam Holmes, god damn it. Show me some hearts in the chat. Show Liam the support. Come on. Because we are about to start things off here at Barcelona, the first race of 230 minutes of pure racing. Here we go. The green lights are going to come out in just any second. And it's time to rock and roll because the green lights are out 30 minutes in front of us. There you see Watson with a good exit out of the last corner, and that's a great restart. But then you see Danny Jansen showing himself big time. He might be able to get the P2 as we approach the first corner. Here we go. Side by side, Watson and Jansen go at it, but Jansen gets a drive-through penalty. We have one of the cars out of the track already, but no big contact to Watts all over the board as we go through turn 3, the long right-hander. Everybody going too wide all over the place. Here we go now, Repsol. Side by side, there you see Ben Krug, Lucas Vase, and Alexander Chuchkovic fighting. Same goes for the man behind. There you see Tadic now. Kristanich, David Sparks, my God, that's contact. Oh my God. Little bit of pandemonium there. Look at that. 3 wides all over the place. Jesus Christ. What in the blue hell was that? I need to take a replay if I can. Jesus Christ. That's pandemonium right there. That was Kim My Boom. Oh, jeez, what's going on there? What's happening here? Well, Dios mío. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dios mío. Let's see how things go. But for now, Seattle still leads. It's a good effort indeed from the current leader. Gap starting to open after that big incident. But there you see the train is rolling still. Lots of penalties to be served. Jansen goes to serve the drive-through. Really unfortunate, but he jumped the start, if I'm not mistaken. Adam Long now. There you see being called by Anthony Papagiorgio. It's Siata Watson. Long and Mr. Papagiorgio himself. This is 5 to P4. Just behind for P5. There you have David Sparks. Making it with Alexander Chuchkovic. Behind him, lots of crazy driving. Incredible. What a spectacle of racing. And there you see. Now, Phil sinking and trying to defend from Freeman Bin. That was an incredible turn 3 for him. We approach Repsol, and I don't think the move is going to happen. They usually would have been looking left and right, but there's nothing to be found there. Let me take a quick look at the chat. All things go cleanly here at Barcelona. You're grand knowing that it was a motorcycle accident. Hit that much harder since I ride myself. Try not to get emotional when someone has had such a positive impact on the community. I agree. I agree. Man, let me tell you, today is one of the toughest days I've ever had for commentating. We love you, Leo, brother. Indeed we do. There you see Van der Kulen now catching Obiati the wrong bouts. Perhaps at the front, opening quickly. We're going to go quickly as well with Alexander Chuchkovic. There you see him defending from Kristanich, Olino, and Tadic. Sieta right now setting the fastest lap time of the race so far. Nothing new here. The usual with the alien. There you see the long straight. Here we go through it. Let's take a look at Sanel Tadic. There you see the overspeed is there. Will he commit to an inside move as we approach turn 1? He won't. He could have made that corner if he tried. Let's go down the back because Thomas Scotty. There you see him. He's going to go side by side with Paul Walla. He's going to try to move on the inside. He's going to have to wait it out. No room to make it happen. Lucas Vase, one of the worst men to come out of that incident because he went down to P22 now because that was a move from Brandon Klein out. Very easy. Third turn 3. Better traction, so nothing else. Let's see what they don't now. Once a lot if they make a little bit of contact, there you have. Good lord. Incredible Bill sinking and now going on the inside. Will he commit to it as we approach turn 7? I don't think so. But Boardman Bank is thinking otherwise. He's going to have to back it down. And no way he could have made the move there. That would have been really, really dangerous. There you see the ballards just flying all over the place. Solino catching Igor Kristunic and Alexander Chuchkovic at the front. There you see Jordan Watson with a great P2 so far. He's being caught by Adam Long, who the last few weeks has been proven himself to be one of the big dogs here at Split 1. Let's go now with Stan Vatakulon, who finds himself in a 6-man pack. He's the man at the back of it. There you see, that's a great mid corner. Unfortunately, that 5-second penalty means the world to him, especially in such a short race. Vanda Kulin's going to have the overspeed, but will he have enough to try something on the out of the roundabouts? Here we go, second half of the straight. Not enough speed. We're going to move now with Bankirk and Warner Marquez. Marquez with an incredible start of the race. This dude started on P11, already finds himself on 5th. And looks to put himself on 4th, because at this pace, at this rate, man, we might see him on the podium. And Devsich and Spriggs side by side. There's Devsich on the inside line. Look at Mr. Spriggs committing to the outside. It's going to become the inside as we approach Seat, sorry, I said in English. But what a great defense from Josh Spriggs. That was beautiful. And what a turnaround now for Marko Devsich. What a spectacle these two are giving us. What a sequence. Here we go. Side by side through turn 7. That is Ben Kirk out of the way. Still side by side. Kamsa in front. Wow. These two are racing the hell out of each other. And that's what we look for, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go now with Robert Arlavi. There you see him, Rombao trying something. Arlavi goes on the curb. Ay, 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 that's not the flick to break. Unfortunately, that was, if I'm not mistaken, Zolotarev hitting him. But hey, we're talking about people doing next time. Jesus Christ. Montero now. What has happened to Daniel Montero? Unfortunately, we cannot check, but he's holding his car on his own. Now he's moving out of the way. Good. That's clean. That's how we want to see it. Marquez in the pit lane. Let's go now with Daniel Tadic. There you see him. Side by side. He goes with Andres Olin. Oh my God. That is some commitment right there. Both side by side between these two gentlemen and Alexander Chuchkovic and Igor Kristunic. Great fight from these two. And what I wanted to say, my God, Solotarev, as always, man, great stars. He started 34th, finds himself on 14th already. What a start from this man. Absolutely top-notch driving from him. Let's go now with Mr. Anders Hildal catching on Brandon Kleina, the DSRT driver. How will this end up for now, Hildal? Getting good traction, of course, we know. The Porsche, a great car. On cornering, undoubtedly one of the best. Let's go now. Ay, Zolotarev. What has happened to Alexander Zolotarev? He has disconnected. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe my eyes. This man was doing incredible, and unfortunately, a disconnection is going to end everything for him on race 1. Oh man, that sucks. Kristunic and Chuchkovic still going at it. Here we go, New Holland. Let's go on board with Alexander Chuchkovic. That exit not being enough. But, yeah, there's a problem, but unfortunately, a disconnection is going to bring everything down. Oh, that's so lucky. There you see now. Scotty Jensen and Ben Crook, a 3-man go. Crook nearly makes contact. Look at that. That's Daniel Montero now looking for a move. Turn 3, here we go. Blesic also trying to join the fray. There you see. Well done. Making a mistake. Jesus Christ. He loses by himself. Bangs the wall. Whoa. That DSRT car has 5,000 IQ. I don't even know how, but he predicted the car going there. But he just saved himself from a big one. Indeed, great save. Let's go now with Lucas Faze down into P15. He's going to try something on Woodman Bing. What a great comeback drive from Mr. Faze, current world champion. Gets it to P14. Let's go now with a 3-man go. As we said before, it is Jansen, Krug, Scotty now, Blesic, and Montero joining the fray. And it looks like Thomas Scotty has this calculated. Of course, a little bit of team games playing as well. There you see the sun rising up. What an amazing shot indeed. What else could you ask for? Good racing and a lovely scenery. Nothing better than the two combined. Woodman Bink closing in on Lucas Faze, who goes a little too hard on that curve. Entering turn 2, nonetheless, he's going to be able to save. Oh, very twitchy through there. Really, really twitchy indeed. Let's go now. Back with the fight here at P24, because look at that. Blessed with that BMW getting a lot of traction, and it looks like he might have this move done. Because Thomas Anxiety goes a little too wide. Side by side they go into Repsol. We get into side by side they go still. Will Scotty be able to commit to it? No, he won't. He's actually slowing it down a little bit. Is he going to be able to defend from Montero? He does, at least for now. But unfortunately, that was an overtaking maneuver for him. Anders Hildal now catching on Brandon Kleiner. Let's move a little on the front because, as you can see, the alien 3.5 ahead. And it doesn't look like he's going to be challenged at all. Let's take a quick look now at the track map. And there you see the gap is just massive. He's not going to have any traffic. He's on Gangster's Paradise. Indeed. Let's go with Jansen again, catching Freddy van de Casby. That's a good line indeed from Jansen. Remember, Jansen was second at 1 point. But unfortunately, the drive-through has changed everything. He's going to have another shot at race 2, but for now, he makes a move about the Casby. Not even a question. Very, very easily done. There you see Marco Devsic now closing in on Lucas Faze with Bink behind them. I love 720. Me too, mate. The McLaren is awesome. Why don't we go and take a look now at Anders Hildal, because he's ready to close down to Brendan Kleiner. Here we go now up the hill. Careful what the sliding is. That's a good exit indeed. Will Kleiner be able to defend? He needs to nail this corner. If not, say goodbye to P17. That's a good exit. He's going to be able to secure it unless Hildal goes for a crazy move. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Everybody keep it real safe. There you see Jansen, Belakachan going at it. Not even going at it. The move has already been done even before the braking zone. So Jansen up into P20. We're going to hit a halfway mark of this first race. Very, very soon. Just 40 seconds to it. Let's go now with Daniel Montero. Side by side with Thomas Scotty, he goes. He's going to be smart. He's not going to try and move there. We need to think about the conditions at the moment on track. 28 degrees, to be honest, very realistic. Because this morning while I was going to work at 8 a.m. it was 33, so actually very realistic here from Corners in it. Very, very good. Here you go, Vink and Devsic going at it. They're really, really close as we go through Repsol. You can see the difference in line between Devsic and the men behind Woodham and Vink. And now Bank is going to go a little too wide. He had to go straight. If not, he was going to collect. Devsic. Sinking staying behind. Keeping things clean. And here we go. Great clean race. From most of the guys here at Split 1. They're showing us why they are the top dogs indeed. There you see. From Mr. Sinkin's perspective, Sinkin makes a mistake now. Brandon Klein is going to slide into the inside. It's going to become the outside for Sabadell. Very close right at the end. Sinkin makes it through. That was a cheeky move, but it didn't work out for Klein, unfortunately. And now, of course, a Raz chicane. Vámonos into New Holland. Oh, that was very slow from Sinkin. But he's going to fix it on the exit. Will it be enough to defend? Let's go. On the rear wing of the man indeed. There you see Kleina with a lot of overspeed. Look at that matte face from the BMW. He's looking to make a move here as we approach turn 1. Sinkin trying to close the door. It is going to work out and he's going to stay ahead. But will it be for long? Because now Kleina should be getting the better entry and exit on turn 3. Oh, too much on the curb, and that's gonna slow him down. Well, we're gonna move now with the front because Jonathan Watson still 3.5. He is the only man so far in the season that is keeping up with the alien, because once Mr. Seattle breaks the slipstream, it's game over. But this dude is keeping his pace, so hey, big props. Mr. Jordan Watson is want to drive this man's pour now right now. Let's see, what can we look for now? Let's go with Mr. Sam on the cool, and there you have him. Fighting with Viardi roundabouts. 5-4 P10 it is. On the cooler, of course, still with that 5-second penalty. He would have to open a very big gap. Let's see if he can make it happen or not. That is a great entry and great exit out of New Holland. So the sooner he goes through the roundabouts, the better. Let's move now with Sanel Dadic, who's really close to Solino as we go through turn 1 and 2. That is a very smart line from Dadic. Now he needs to nail turn 3 to secure the move. You can see how hard he's going on the curb. BMW seems to enjoy that, but it's still not going to be enough for Tadic to try something on Olino. Olino defending very, very well. Closing the door at all times. Great job. He's going up with Ben Krug and Betel Gadjan. Going at it, this is 5 for P21. My God, what a move from Krug, but unfortunately makes a little bit of contact. But at the end, he takes P21. And the cast we also just lost Sanjin Blesic. "11 minutes remaining of this first race. Out of 2, let's go with Van der Kula again. And you see how close he is to be out of the roundabouts. Great lines from both of them. 5 for P10 still alive with 10 minutes and 50 seconds remaining to go of this first race. Things are looking real interesting, but not for Brandon Klein now, because he just got himself a drive-through penalty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a race killer. Nothing he's going to be able to do. He's just going to go straight into the pit lane, I suppose. Indeed he does. His race is over. Let's go with Andresolino, who's still defending from Tadic. Tadic with a great couple of races so far. Let me tell you, this mid-half of the season is working wonders for him. Really showing us some great pace, some great consistency. Great to see him in the top 10. No doubts about that. Devsic and Woodman Bing now fighting with one another. Right now, Devsic still holds a 5/10 gap lead. We'll see if it's going to come down or not. There you see Vale sinking and slowly catching in, slowly waiting for a mistake to happen from either of these drivers. But it's going to be hard to see that. Look who's back on the server. That is Alexander Zolotarev on P30. What an incredible man, and what unfortunate circumstances for him. He was P14 from starting P34, and unfortunately he finds himself now at the back of the grid. Kristinic, bad exits. Let's see if he can make it up for this exit. He does. It's not going to be enough to catch David Sparks. This is a 5 for P5. Let's see if we have any closer fights, because it doesn't look like we do. There you see the only one, because now look at that. We made a mistake out of the chicane, and I look sinking in forward to make it happen, because it was a very good exit. 46.8 is last lap. Let's go on board with sinking, and let's see, side by side they go. Went with a smart move going to the inside line, but it looks like Sinkinen has this move covered. What a lovely maneuver. Moorman, thank you very much for that follow. As we go through turn 3 with these two gentlemen. What an amazing race these two are giving us. No doubt at all. Incredible. There you see now Sparks being caught not only by Igor Kristinic, but Alexander Chuchkovic. It's a 3-man bout in front of us with 8 minutes to go. Things are going to get heated up for sure. And let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, that is a lapped car as well. In the middle, he's going to move out of the way. And that could have ended really badly, because you saw him going left and right. And I got some news for you as well. Stan Batakula. Let's jump to P10. Let's take a look at him. Already 2 seconds of a gap. If he can pull away from these two, from Roberts and Spriggs, he could secure himself a top 10 spot. That'll be very, very tasty indeed. Let's go with the 5 behind him. There you see Spriggs slowly but surely catching. Here on the straight, the slipstream working wonders for him. The Bentley, a curb eater. Let me tell you, good car for this track. I can assure you that. Look at that. He's just abusing the curb like nothing. Like nothing. Here we go, turn three. Great line from Rombouts. He's going to be able to hold Spriggs off. Let's go with Blesic and Gajan side by side. They are approaching turn 1. Here we go. Who's going to commit to it? It looks like Blesic has it covered. And that's a move done indeed. Great job from Blesic. So now we're going to move forward with Hildal, who's catching Burman Bank and Bill sinking in. Let's see how that ends up. Hopefully you can all hear me all right. Please let me know if the audio of the video is okay, because this is my first time streaming on an ultra wide screen, so hopefully everything is looking good. Kristinich now on the back of Sparks as we go through the rock chicane now into New Holland. Kristinich looks to get the better exit of the two. He does get it indeed, with the slipstream being off. It's a very long straight. Very, very good speed here. A full kilometer of a straight. And there you see Kristinich is going to overcommit. That is not going to help him, because Alexander Chuchkovich is closing in. 5 minutes to go of this first race. And things aren't decided yet. We're going to go quickly with the alien leading this race. My God. Still, Mr. Watson keeping there. Ooh, we have to move quickly. What has happened? What has happened here? What has happened here? Quick look at this. There you see, that is David Sparks. To turn 3 he goes, and it looks like something happened here in turn 4 between himself and Igor Kristinich. Here we go, Repsol. Oh, the punt. The punt indeed. Ah, it's very unfortunate. Now he finds himself on P12. What an unfortunate turn of events for the British man. He still has 4 minutes to go. Maybe he can make it back to the top 10. Because if he makes a move on John Spriggs, he will be officially P10. Unless Van der Kulen can pull away. But he's going to need a lot of pace for that. That's a good exit from Alexander Chuchkovich. Will he be able to get something here on Igor Kristinich? There you see going left and right, trying to break the slipstream. Full IndyCar style. You can see the gap is massive. No way he's going to try anything through here. That's a good line from Alexander Chuchkovich. And he still closes it in, but not finding the gap. Let's go now with Mr. Sanel Tadic. There you have him. Through Repsol he goes. Van der Kulen catching rapidly. But right now, as things stand, he will drop back to P12. So let's see if the DSRT driver can pull away quickly, because he's going to have 2 more laps to do so. Maybe 3 if we count this one. Let's see. Up the hill we go, Kramsa. Oh, that was not a good line. That was not a good line indeed. From Van der Kulen playing it safely. He needs to risk it here. He needs to get that gap here through Sabadell. Very slidey exit, too much power. He still holds on to the line. Well covered indeed, and we have an incident. Vil Sinkinen and Anders Hildahl unfortunately come to contact with one another. And there you see both of them. Sinkinen. There you see him ahead of Anders Hildahl, who has just been overtaken by Vela Gatjan. There you see the move. Let's move now with Mr. John Spriggs, who's really catching on Viardi roundabouts. 1:25 on the clock. I think 2 more laps in front of us. This one more. And that will conclude race 1. We still have a second one in front of us, another 30 minutes. Just different time of the day. Spriggs with a good exit. There you have them. Through Seat we go. That's a good entry. That is a good entry indeed from Mr. John Spriggs. And up the hill we go. Very, very great racing from everybody. Just a couple of incidents here and there. But so far, really, really good from everybody involved. There you see Hildal. He's going to go for the inside line. He's going to become the outside as we approach that. Is he going to commit to it? No, he's going to play it safely. We're going to go now with the leader, with Mr. Cortesiata. He just crossed the line. And the white flag is going to come out. So this is going to be the last lap of the race. Seattle looking very comfortable with a 4-second lead. Johnson already to P15. What a drive from this man after that drive through. He hasn't given up. And you can see things are turning good for him. Ooh, that was very slight. He's going to be able to hold on to it and pull away from Mr. Pullman Pink. But will that be enough? It doesn't look like so, because look at the overspeed. Fink and Lawson. There are the cars behind him, but of course also 6 seconds behind. You can see Fink is not going to be able to close in. So that is great news from the SRT driver, Alexander Chuchkovic now. Closing in on Krisnich. This has been the fight for the last 25 minutes. And it comes from our lovely, lovely Middle East. Krisnich and Chuchkovic giving it all. There you see the red flag from the fan. Very good. He should work as a steward. We have a yellow flag, so Lotarev unfortunately out on the last corner. So unfortunately here we have a fight as well. Sorry, it's Blesic, Katjan, and Hildal. 3-man go. There you see Blesic now trying to close the door left and right. My God! And let me tell you something. We have a race winner, and it comes from Konrad Siata. Another victory to his pockets. I'm sure this one is dedicated to Liam. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, this race is dedicated to him. We're here to support the man in tough times. We love you, Liam, and you gotta be proud. Your boy, he's gotta win for you. Amazing. Watson on an incredible P2 as well. Let me take a look at the timetable. Here we go. It's Siata, Watson, Lompapa, Jojo, Kristinich. Then we got Chuchkovic, Olino, Tadic, Van der Kulen, Bromout, Spriggs, Sparks, Vase, Levsic, Jansen, Bick, Lawson, Krok, Sinkeren, Hildo, Blessed, Katjan, Van der Casby. Let's until the rest. I can't from the standings, unfortunately. But it is Kleina Montero on the horn, Alavi, Voila, Soldarev, Marquez, Maibom, and Madsen. That is the full results for this first race. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you until we go for the second one. I'll see you in just a second. We're about to move into race 2. Just a few seconds away from the session moving forward. Or hopefully it is. See when we move forward with the second race. Again, thank you everybody so much for being here and supporting the cause. Thank you very much for the support. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. If you ever need help, if you ever need someone, we're all here to help each other out. And you're damn right you can count on me as well. We're still awaiting the second session to start. I presume it's gonna come now. There you see. Let's see. Well, seems like the server doesn't want to proceed, so let's say something in the chat. And let's wait, because there's nothing else we can do, unfortunately. We gotta wait for the second race to come. Here it says 2+ minutes. Well, we're gonna have to wait those 2 minutes for the move to happen. Chorizo, yeah, I guess that's a message for me. You see people saying some good things. This one's for Liam, that's fantastic. And of course, if you know me, I like chorizo. That's a well-known fact. But I don't want the drivers to settle themselves. I want them to go straight to action. Come on, baby. Come on. Anyway, let's go with the race 2, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are ready to start things off. And again, it's the same grid. It's Seata, Watson, Long, Jansen, Kruk, Papa, Giorgio. Then we have Lucas Vase, Alexander Chuchuich, Davis Sparks, Kristanich, Oli, Notare, Charlabi, Roundabout, Madsen, Deficit, Wanda, Colo, My Bob, Spriggs, Kleina, Wella, Montero, Vink. As you can see there, and you know who are the other cars behind. Yeah, sure as hell no, it's Van de Casby, Ascari van der Horst, and Gajan Blessed, Lawson, Hildal. We're missing none other than Mr. Brandon Marquez and some other gentlemen, but that is our full grid for the second round. Let's take a look at the skies to take a look at the full grid, and that is it. 33 cars for the second race. great intensity, great action. And we cannot wait to get some more. Yeah, damn right. Can you hear me all right now? I think I should be sounding really good now. Thank you very much. 1 minute remaining. And then we're going to have a formation lap. You want the crazy one? I'll be here. Give me a second to clear my throat. I'm still a little, touched. So I'll be right back. And we're going to start the second race. You are damn right. Well, time for the second round here at Barcelona. We are ready to start things off again. Another formation lap and 30 minutes in front of us of pure racing. Siata again leading, flashing the lights for the stream. Again, thank you very much to everybody who put their levers up for Liam. Thank you kindly. And of course, thank you to everybody who's here to have fun and support the cause. Remember, we also have our second charity race coming up just in a few weeks. 8 hours at Silverstone. You want to know a fun fact? My last stint at Silverstone was 8 hours. So, very, very coincidental. Let me tell you that. And if you don't believe me, I have proof that my last stint was 8 hours. And the proof is right there. Tasman the Horn. Himself and me, we drove the 24 hours of Silverstone last year alongside the SRT and GRG. And we did a 2-man 24-hour race. That was a blast. And not in a good way, because I ended up like usual, like the 80-year-old man I am. You are damn right. Let's see. Siata now. As you can see, left and right. Try to heat those tires up. There's nobody better than that. Haha. Why are you laughing? Huh? Why are you roughing? Roughing it? Why are you roughing? Anyway. We are ready to start things off, ladies and gentlemen. A couple more corners. And things are gonna start. Juan was tired that day, you're damn right. Even me, the fattest man alive, used to being sat for more than 24 hours. But hey, sometimes even the best ones can suffer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start things off. There you see Cortiata again. It's going to be the man leading the pack. There he sees in front of him. The red lights are going to turn green. And we are about to give this one a start. And here we go. Another drive-through already. That's another DSRT driver this time around. Is Stan van der Koelen. Oh my lord, you see the big pack of cars. What an amazing shot. A 4 wide in the middle of the pack. There you see everybody making it through turn 1 safely, or not. A 3 wide. Good lord in heavens above. Very close racing. A 4 wide through turn 1. What the hell? Oh my god, incredible racing from everybody. There you see now David Sparks and Alexander Chuchkovic going at it. As they go. Here we go. Repsol in front of us. And they stay side by side. Let's take a look at the middle bit of the pack. There you see everybody 2 wide. How lovely is this? No incidents so far, but now it looks like maybe Pandemonium was going to strike. No. They learned their lesson, and that is lovely to see. Everybody making it out alive. Fantastic. Here we go now up the hill. Into turn 7 we go. Kampsa just in front of us. The very long up the hill right-hander. Everybody seems to be making it out alive. And look at this. Conraziata being hunted down by Jordan Watson. Great race from these two on the first one. And I'm sure as hell they're going to give us a spectacle for the second one as well. There you see Lucas Vase closing in on Ben Crook. Crook going a little too wide. He's not going to be able to close to move on. There you see Stan van der Koelen makes a move, but of course he has to serve that drive-through penalty. So he just wants to go through it as quick as possible. Everybody making it out alive. We have some very close racing. Great start, great bravo to all indeed. I see some Croatian love there. You gotta love it. Van der Koelen in the pit lane, and the first lap has been completed. Here we go, lap 2. Long and Papa Giorgio going at it. Same goes for the 2 men behind, Ben Crook and Lucas Vase. Nearly side by side they go. And now it might be the time for that. As we approach Repsol, that is a very good exit from Lucas Vase. He's looking out for the inside line. He's not going to have enough speed to try it, to make it happen. Here we have a big fight. It's Tadic, Ron Basolino, Arlabi, Devsic, Mavon, Madsen, and Montero. An 8-man bout. Isn't that amazing? There you see, unfortunately, Devsic gets the worst by going a little too wide. Here we go now, everybody. We have an incident. That is Alexander Solotarev out of the track. Unfortunately, second race is not being too good for him. Here we go now. Kampsa in front of us. Vase and Crook trying to get rid of each other, but it's not happening just yet. Let's go now on board with the men at the back of this big group. It's Daniel Montero. Stay strong, Liam. You're damn right. Everybody racing so closely here. What an amazing show of cleanliness on track. This is what you call racing, and it comes from the big dogs here at Split 1. Best racing you're gonna see, no doubt at all. See that still fending off Watson, but Watson is keeping that second gap. We have never seen something like this before. And let me tell you, I am a happy boy to see Siata being challenged so hard. Ben Crook has been the other man to do so in these conditions, but Watson is really looking strong right now. And I got bad news for Mr. Crook himself, because he finds himself on the wall. What has happened here? Through turn 1 we're gonna go with himself and Lucas Vase. That is a red car in the back of him. They're gonna go side by side, presumably. Indeed they do. There you see, they respect each other's space. Unfortunately, this time around it doesn't work out, and that has been Crook on the wall. And this is not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 23 positions. My god, what a turn of events. And let me tell you something,
Conrad Siata must be the happiest man alive, because that is a big hit for the championship again. It happened last week and it's happening now, and unless Siata gets in trouble, he's gonna score a lot of points. Right now, Watson really putting a tough time on him, putting the pressure. What an incredible driver. LFT, I presume that means looking for team. So if you want a fast driver, there you have Jordan Watson. What a driver, man. You see Laviolino and Madsen going at it. Three-man extravaganza behind them. We have Desich, Montero, Van der Horn, Wella. I don't think there's going to be any move here. Madsen is looking for something, but it's not going to work out. Let's go now with Igor Kristinich again. These two, my God, they will leave each other's side. Ever since race 1 started, these two were fighting with one another. This time around, the tables have turned, and it's Trutkovic ahead. But they have been officially fighting for every single minute of both races. And that is a testament to how consistent these two are. There you see Madsen now closing in on Olino, behind him Desich. And Montero doing the same. Let's take a quick look here. What has happened? Would have been making contact with, I presume, is Mr. Kleiner. Oh, Kleiner going a little too deep on the inside. Oof. That is very unfortunate indeed. We're gonna go now with Lucas Vase. He already got rid of Ben Crook. Not in the way we all wanted. And now it's closing in on Anthony Papa Giorgio. This would be the fight for P5. Let's see if Vase can make the move happen. Great lines. Great lines indeed. Vase is gonna get a great exit as well. We're gonna go on board and see if it's going to be enough or not. It doesn't look like there's gonna be enough space to make it happen. So he's gonna have to stay behind like a good boy and wait for the right moment. Let's go now with Kim Maibol. Marco Devcic, Sap outside to go through turn 1. We go right now. Devcic dives the inside, and that's a move down clean from both of the drivers. Now we're going to take a look at Jones Briggs. The poor man was doing very, very well. Unfortunately, this time around, finds himself in P26. Let's see if we can start climbing up the ladder, climbing up the standings. Let's go now with Paul Weller, who's fighting with the SRT zone. Ties on the horn. There you have them. Both of them going real hard on each other. Let's go back with Papa Giorgio and Lucas Vase. Because look at this. Who would have ever thought we'd see a Nissan this high on the grid? But you're damn right it is. And when you talk about also about this man, look at him. Danny Jansen. Great performance. P3 for him so far. This dude is flying. Let's go with Jordan Watson. Still on that second gap with Commerciata. And again, I am sorry for marking this out so many times. This has never happened. Never. I've never seen somebody hold on to that second. On Siata, I've seen people pull away from him once the gap was open on slipstream, but never have I seen someone keeping up with Siata on that slipstream range. So that takes a lot of balls. Vase and Papa Giorgio still going at it. Trutkovic and Kristinich seems to have traded positions, but will it be for long? Because Trutkovic now is on the inside. Look at that. So Tadic is trying to join the fray as well, but he's going to go a little bit out of the track as we approach Repsol. It is going to be Kristinich ahead. Great move. Securing it at the end at the last second possible. So whatever Madsen now. Also closing in on Andres Olino and Olino on Arlabi.
Another three-man bow, and that is an incredible exit from Emil Madsen. But he's not going to be able to capitalize on it, at least not yet, because this place of the track is very hard to overtake on. We're going to stay with him nonetheless, because up the hill into campsite we go. This will be a DRS zone if we were on Formula 1. There you see them both fighting left and right with everything they have. 20 minutes remaining of this race. And things are looking very, very, very interesting. Let's go now with Montero, my bomb. There you have them both. All of them real close to one another. Marquez this time around at the back of the grid. P20 catching them Paul Weller and Taz van der Horn. Not bad either way. And let's take a quick look at Conciata still. Watson behind him, not letting him go, not letting him run away. And that is the best thing you could do. Let's see what's going to happen. Overtaking opportunity. That would be amazing to see. A fight between these two in that sense. And there you see, we were talking about it. And it is happening indeed. Ciata with a great defense, still holding on to that P1 from Mr. Watson. But what a spectacle these two are giving us. This is what we want. Yeah, damn right we do. Great racing. Unbelievable. And again, we go another round. Let's see, Watson, will he be able to try something? I don't think so. 0.3 of a second between both of them, so there's not going to be too much to do here. And look at this. Lucas Face and Papa Giorgio making contact. Good Lord. Things haven't ended up for them well. Side by side they go. Oh my God, things are getting really messy here. Face makes it through. We need to go quickly here because now, Ciata, you are not in a good spot. That is Jordan Watson getting a great exit. And I fear this is going to be an overtaken maneuver. Will it be the case or will it not? Time will tell us all. Here we go now. Turn one. Side by side. Here we go. Mr. Watson would have the inside for turn two. He does have it. Oh, he makes contact with Conrad Ciata. And Ciata spins around. Oh, my God. Oh, good Lord in heavens above. We were talking about it. And by God, it has happened. Watson and Ciata make contact. Ciata on P7 now. And who has taken the lead? Mr. Danny Jansen. 17 minutes. Will he get his first victory here at the PLR World Tour Season 3? It would be the first DSRT victory of the season. Oh, split one. I cannot believe what has happened, but Danny, what a performance. Now he needs to hold on to it. There you see Sparks and Papa Giorgio going at it. Of course, Vase, Watson and Long have sorry, not Watson, but Long and Vase has gone in one position up. Both of them. And now we'll see how things turn out for him. My God, what a turn of events. There you see Madsen and Olino still going at it. For the last 15 minutes, these two haven't left each other's side. And it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. Right now, Danny Jansen is on the perfect spot because 2.5 seconds ahead of Adam Long. And Jordan Watson is catching. So the more they fight, the more they are going to struggle. There you saw Mr. Madsen making a mistake. Marko Devsic is going to make it through. Let's go with Tadic and Chuchkovic. Here we go. Look at the overspeed of Sanel Tadic. My Lord Almighty in heavens above. That is fast indeed. Here we go. Turn one in front of us. Tadic makes it through. And that is Igor Krasnich making a little bit of a mistake in front, but still holding that line pretty damn nice. Pretty damn well. Sparks and Papa Jojo still going at it. Careful because Sparks might have a move here. He's really getting close. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get the speed to try something here on Seat. But seriously, what a drive he's putting at the moment deserves some credit indeed, man. Great job. Let's go now with Jordan Watson. We saw him and Conrad Siata collide. Have a big incident. Siata still on P7. He's quickly catching David Sparks. But one thing is catching, the other one is overtaking. That's where everybody struggles a little more. Finding the gap through. Barcelona has some spots. But we'll see if Siata's going to be able to get rid of him quickly. For now, Danny Johnson flying away. 2.6 the gap. Johnson has this on the pocket if he can keep the pace. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. But let me tell you, look at this. The alien is there. Now on the back of Mr. David Sparks. Still has a long while to do so. But nonetheless, things are going to get real racy now. Because you know Siata, after that, was not be very happy. And he's going to go for a move whenever he can. 100%. Let's see if David Sparks is going to be able to hold him off. But now we're going to go behind with Alexander Chuchkovic, Senel Tadic, Nico Krasnic. Those are the two men in front of him. Here we go. Rapsol in front. There you see Chuchkovic playing mind games. Left and right, trying to find a gap, trying to put the pressure, trying to make Mr. Tadic do the mistake. That is very smart from Mr. Alexander Chuchkovic, who was trying to go on the outside. Unfortunately for him, Senel Tadic was smart and closed the doors. Hell no, you ain't coming by, boy. 13 minutes remaining. And things stands as they follow. Danny Jensen leading from Adam Long, Jordan Watson, Lucas facing Anthony Papajojo. That's the top 5. Then we have David Sparks, Gordon Siata, Krstinic, Tadic, Chuchkovic. The Chich trio to end of the top 10. Then we have Rombat Salavi, Olino, Devsic, Madsen, Maibon Montero on the horn. Voila. And Marquez. That's the top 20, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move quickly with P15, Mr. Emil Madsen again, closing in on Marko Devsic, but not being able to find the gap. You need to be approximately a second and a half faster if you want to make it through, but I have bad news for Danny Jansen, because these two are closing in. Jansen's going to have to start pushing a little more if he wants to get rid out of these two. Because the fight is going to go till the end. We're going to go quickly with Conrad Siat already at the back of David Sparks. The slipstream has helped wonders. And now he finds himself in a spot where he needs to commit to moves ASAP. Will that be the case? It all comes down to Conrad and his driving style. We know he's really clean. So I know he's not going to do anything stupid. 11 minutes remaining to go. Let's see if we have any more fights on track. We have Brendan Klein and John Spriggs here on turn 3. Klein not the best exit, unfortunately. I don't think there's going to be any fight here, but we do have a 3-man bout. It's Van der Horn, Wella, and Hildo. Fight that has been going on for the last 7 to 10 minutes. There you see Wella now trying to defend the inside as we go through turn 7. The Porsche is going to get the better traction out of the entry. Now the Porsche needs to hold on. Mr. Hildahl needs to wait for that straight power. Still not going to be enough though. Let's go quickly with Emil Madsen. You can see he's go. Oh, he goes off the track. Went a little too wide there. But still stays on that 3-second gap. There you see Stan van der Kulen. He had to serve a drive-through penalty. He jumped at the start. But now, he never gives up as usual. He keeps on going and finds himself on P28, which is better than nothing. You gotta take what you can, brothers and sisters.
You see Gajan, who has been overtaken by him. Easy move. Gajan hasn't put any resistance whatsoever. Crook already catching on Michael Lutson. The overspeed is there. But will Crook have to move on by turn 1? I do not think so. That is a left turn. Moving out of the way. Turn 1, here we go. Hit bonus from both. And there's going to be it for it. There you see the leader, Danny Jansen. 10 minutes remaining. Will it be able to make it happen? We will see. My Bomb and Devsich going at it. Matson in front of these two. Great racing from everybody here in the middle of the pack. We're going to take a quick look now. And Mr. Siata, I told you, Siata, once he finds the move and he finds the groove, he's unstoppable. But when he's on traffic, that's where he starts to struggle. Of course, he must have a little bit of damage, but you can see he's not having a good time with people in front of him. He's really struggling to go through David Sparks, who's putting on one of the best defensive drives I've seen in a while. Here we go, another lap goes by. Seattle's not looking too comfortable, but at least for him, he is 17 positions up from Mr. Paul Weller. Sorry, from Mr. Ben Crook, my bad. There you see Weller himself doesn't get the best of exits. Let's see if Anders Hildal can make something happen. There you see the overspeed, the Porsche. Will he dive the inside as we approach turn 1? The curve is there, the entry in front of us. I don't think he's going to commit to it. He's going to play it safely, very good. Just put the pressure and keep it as clean as a whistle. Look at this, that's it. And Madsen still going at it. What a great fight these two are giving us. Indeed, 8 minutes to go. Great traction, sorry, from both of them. He's going to be able to hold him up, at least for now. That is a good exit from Mr. Madsen. Will he try the inside? You can see that's just closing the line. He doesn't, he's saying, you ain't coming by. Ooh, for a second, he looked like he was going to put it through. But at the end, he thought otherwise. And everybody stays alive. Let's go on a helicopter shot for this 5-man fight. What a lovely scene from everybody involved. That is Solino, Devsich, Madsen, my Bomb, Montero. Montero going for a very wide entry. I see what he was looking for. But unfortunately, ay. Oh, that is not how we wanted things to end. At least for this fight there you see now. Devs is just catching Madsen. Madsen is slowing down. Yo. Oh my god. That is not nice. That receipt. Woof. That ain't feeling good, brothers. Let's go with Bark still fending the alien off. P70 cannot make it through. Really having a tough time. Let's go now with Arlavian roundabouts. You can see Arlavian really catching now as we go through. Repsol goes a little too wide, a little too aggressive. Didn't work out. Let's see if here in South he can cross it through. He can't. This is just nervous because he has rate coming in real life though. That's amazing. Devsich, let me commentate it. There you see Kristinich and Siata. My god, Kristinich is catching the alien. And the alien is not having too many answers for what's happening. Just a lot of questions. 5:40 on the clock. And Siata is in a sandwich. Let's take a close look here, guys. Look at that. That is my bomb. In the front, Montero made a move on Warner Marquez. We saw Marquez before going for a very wide line. Was a good try, but the execution wasn't the best. And now he loses a position. Let's go with Alexander Chuchkovic and Zanel Tadic. There you see the straight line in front of us. Chuchkovic going full on the power. Will he be able to make it through? It doesn't look like so. The pressure's there. But that is about it. Let's go now with Jordan Watson. There you have him. Catching momentum long. He has been like this for the last 10 minutes. 5 on the clock. Approximately 3 more laps to go. Long is starting to catch Danny Jansen. Jansen leading the race so far for the last 10 minutes. He could be the first man, non-PLR, to get the W, because Kirk and Siata have been the only two to win a race. Let's see if things are gonna change today, because Jansen is looking really promising to make it happen. We have a yellow flag. That is Paul Weller. There you see, turning a little too much. He loses it, and boom, on the wall. On the wall it is. We're gonna go quickly to the fight of the lead, because look at that. Now Jansen is really starting to lose some time. Too long, and Watson is also catching. We have a very good one in front of us. There you see, Watson is a slipstream range, so that is going to help him massively. 3:39 on the clock. With my mathematics, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to have 2 more laps, maybe 3. It's going to come down to a matter of seconds. There you see, that's a great exit from Jordan Watson. Maybe he can try something out here as we approach Repsol. This fight is going to help Danny Jansen massively. Let's see how things are going to end up as we go through Repsol now, turn 4. Very good hairpin from both gentlemen. Now we're going to Seat. Turn number 5, another hairpin. Roller coaster time it is. That is a great entry from Jordan Watson. Will he try something as we approach turn 7? I don't think that's going to be the case. He's going to patiently stay behind. Jansen was a little too wide there. And now Kamsa in front of us. Good exit from Jansen, but even better from Jordan Watson. It's going to be very close here, ladies and gentlemen. There you see the overspeed. Will he try the inside, the outside? There you see Adam Long trying to close the door. Side by side they go. They respect each other's space. But that is just helping Danny Jansen, because they just dropped 0.5 of a second to the leader. 2:21 on the clock. It's going to be close, but I think we're going to have 2 more. Great racing from these 3 gentlemen. There you see they nearly make contact now. Good Lord. That could have ended really, really badly. And we are going to have 2 more laps. 2 more on the clock. 1:58 as Jansen looks forward to get his first W. Here we go. Spark Siata and Kristenich going at it. There you see what a great fight. Papa Giorgio also in front of these 3 gentlemen. Siata now with the overspeed. Will he be able to try something out? Turn 1 is here. Turn 1 is in front of us. He's going to go for the outside line. Here we go. Turn 1 very close between all of the gentlemen here. There you see great line from Gabriel Kristenich. But everybody's going to stay the same. Great lines from everybody. Very different approaches to turn 1 and 2. But nonetheless, they stay on their respective positions. But now Siata's looking forward to change that quickly. Sparks also getting really close to Anthony Papagiorgio. Here we go. Repsol. Very well executed from the 4 gentlemen. Indeed, great lines. We got Marquez and Montero switching positions. Let's go with Emil Madsen and Marco Devcic. Here we go. The finish line has just been crossed. 1 minute remaining. And these 2 are still going at it. As you could see before, it is Watson ahead of Adam Long. Long now 2 seconds behind. It's going to be hard for him to catch back unless something happens to Jordan Watson. But my God, the DSRT boys must be very, very happy, because they might see a race winner in them. It's just 1 more lap to end things here at Barcelona. 20 seconds on the clock. Watson is really catching now. So it's hammer time for Jordan Watson. The last lap is here. And we're gonna stay with Danny Jansen because what a drive. What a performance. Unbelievable for everybody here at the top. And Jansen only 16 corners away from a W, away from the checkered flag. Will Watson have a chance? We will see, but for now, Mr. Jansen has this covered. We're quickly going to move here with the three-man fight. Kristanich fighting with Siata and Mr. Sparks. But things are staying the same. We're going to go back with the lead. There you see Jansen now entering the second sector. Here we go, turn 7. Great lines from both of the drivers. Watson really closing in now. It's 7/10 of a second. My God. Things are going to go down to the wire. And now he needs to nail this corner to have a shot. Here we go. La Caixa. What a great corner from Watson. My God, he's closing in like an absolute beast. Here we go. Sabadell. As I said, it's going to come down to the wire. Jansen might have this. It's just 4 more corners. Watson goes wide, and that means one thing, and one thing only. Danny Jansen takes the W home in the second race here at Barcelona. What a race, and what an ending. My God, Watson losing positions left and right. Back to P8 he goes. I'm not with the P2 because we with P3. Then Papa George's Park, Siata, Kristanich, and then Watson. My God, Danny Jansen gets it home. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible couple of races. Thank you very much for being here. Ay. The fuel for Michael Defcich. It's very low. Will he make it? He looks like he's gonna have enough. But as I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to everybody for being here. Thank you for supporting and giving some love to Liam. Liam, we love you. We wish to see you as soon as possible. I hope you all have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow with Split 2 and Split 3 with Mr. David Cook. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.